Hey everybody, it's Margitt. I'm back. It's July 2020 and I'm still out here in Taos, New Mexico. And today I'm going to be talking about how we can get our superpowers by the act of meditation. I feel that we are being really called to awaken, to stand in our truth for whatever it is as an individual. And I feel that one of the vehicles that we can get there is through meditation. Meditation allows us to get centered and allows us to tap into this unified consciousness. Some mystics call it the cosmic consciousness, space, the void, pure potential, pure consciousness. It has many words, and I believe they're all saying the same thing. But when we can go inside by a vehicle of meditation, that when we tap into that, we can become these co-creators of our life. We can be able to become awake to the truths, become awake to ourself and what is true for us, begin to question what is going on in the world, begin to question of what kind of things we're doing in our life, and really awaken and begin to connect us as one. So over the last decade, I've been an on and off meditator. I've done like guided meditations through some teachers. I went online. I did some breathing techniques. And I got more serious around 2017 when my husband and I took a TM class, which is Transcendental Meditation. We kind of wanted to learn more about it, and we became meditators of this practice. And it was okay. I felt more focused, a lot less anxiety. And it was a great practice. It was like 20 minutes twice a day. And eventually I kind of got off of that bandwagon. It was, anyways, I was just in a very stressful area of my life, as you know from the past videos. And so I kind of got off of that. And then in 2018, when my fibroids starting to act up with the challenges, I was told, well, why aren't you doing your TM? So at that time, I became very dedicated to the practice. And then around the end of 2019, I'm still very dedicated to TM. And I was working with a health coach. And since 2013, my health has just gotten worse and worse and worse. And the health coach was like, you know what, Margaret, I can give you like every tablet supplement in the world, but you really need to, because I know you meditate. She goes, but you really need to begin to really go deeper and start rewiring your brain. And she told me about Joe Dispenza's work. So by February, I've been hit like 3 times by different people talking about Dr. Joe Dispenza. And the last time it was really an aha. This woman I had just met, I had just a beautiful dialogue and connection with her. And she goes, I don't want to give you advice, but have you ever heard of Joe Dispenza? So immediately I went online and I looked at his interviews of some of his students, and I was really inspired, and I did the progressive workshop, and I have been meditating since. So it's been about 4 months. I'm not here to promote Dr. Joe Dispenza's work or transcendental meditation. I have also been able to get to this higher consciousness through dance, through a meditative dance, and also through conscious breath work, which was really fantastic. So there's different ways to get there, but really the different ways include, it could be walking in nature, hiking, chanting, drumming, journaling, through art, through singing, and it's basically what Joe Dispenza says is getting into that higher consciousness where you are nobody. Nobody. You can't feel your body. You don't know you have a body. No time. There's no thing. There's nothing that you're thinking about, or you're not thinking about the kids or the house or the laundry. No space, no time. It's just like you are just in this floating in this pure consciousness. And so there's different ways to get there. And I believe that by that, tapping into that higher consciousness is where I'm able to overcome and receive my superpowers. So I can just be like, Shazam. How I know that this is working is because in the 4 months that I've been really tapping into this, And my intention of 2020 was to receive my superpowers. So I feel like as I'm meditating, I'm reaching a higher vibration, and no longer can these belief systems that I have, they don't longer exist. So for instance, a couple months ago, I was realizing that I had this closet in the back, and it had, certain people of my family hanging up on hooks that I wouldn't forgive. And I didn't even know it was there. It's like I just was kind of like numb to it. I didn't want to see it. And all of a sudden I was being shown to it. And not in an ugly, like, I mean, I've done some work where it's like tearing off, wound after band-aids and band-aids. It was an easiness, like, wow, look at, you say you want your superpowers, but you got your sister and so hanging up in the closet that you won't forgive. And so I was able to really look at that and really look at myself and journal and go inward and apologize and just allow myself to clear that out. And a lot of things about the shame, like the last video came up. I believe that was really ready to be released, because now I'm more awake to myself. I'm aware that this has got to go. And it's an easiness. It's an easy healing, and it's an easiness from the inside out. And so when I have things that are coming to me, like forgiveness or guilt or food allergens like dairy or gluten, my body is able to handle it. And it's literally like saying, I'm here, I'm being protected, and I'm going to be fine, because I know who I am, and I am light, and I'm anchoring the light. And it's just such a beautiful thing. And so that was my message. Like, today is that we are being so supported right now, I think more than ever time in humanity. We have the internet, we have Google, we have time, we can easily tap into these different avenues, whatever feels best for us to become awake. We begin to ask questions, and we are here to be these people, to be these light bearers, star seeds. I mean, most of us are star seeds. We are here to plant the light and to increase our vibration, to break this density, to break this old patterns. And I don't know what the next steps are. I don't know what the future is, but I just know that I am here, and I am light, and I am love. And that is enough right now. And whatever the universe is ready to show me the next step, like go to Taos, go to New Mexico, that I am trusting that, and I am open to it, and I'm moving on it. And so I want that all for you. I want us all to be awake and to be aware of this, and to awaken to all of the possibilities that are waiting for us, and to be excited about life, even though we are being, the second wave or whatever this fear is that inside and in our world we can create love and abundance and joy. So that is my message for you, is to get your superpowers in any way that you know how, even if it's just starting to question, starting to just explore different ways of tapping into your body. And you can say, well, I can't meditate, my mind doesn't quiet down. Believe me, I'm a Gemini and a double air sign. I can overanalyze shit for days and weeks and months. So I understand that it is very difficult to shut this all down. But if you give yourself 5 minutes, if you give yourself 10 minutes, now I'm meditating for at least an hour twice a day. And I really crave it now. And some days are easier than others, but when I do the work, it's so worth it. And that is it. That's another message I wanted to share with you. Even though we're being supported by the cosmos, our spiritual guides, our guardian angels, like 2020, it's all here for us to awaken and to be our truth. We still need to do the work. We still need to sit and meditate. We still need to sit and journal. We still need to turn on that beautiful music and dance and get into a trance. We need to get out in nature. Whatever it is for you, we still need to do the work. And it's not easy, but we have more time than ever, I think, and we are more awake than ever. So do the work. Let's do this together. I am here to give you the message and the empowerment, to empower you, to give you encouragement to just do it, even if it's 5 minutes a day. Tap into that unity consciousness where everything is, every timeline, everything ever created, and begin to be that co-creator of your life. So that's it for me. To you, I love you from New Mexico. Hope you're all safe and healthy. I love you till next time. Take care. Mwah.